All right, guys, we are back and we are fully live, which means Kupara, I'm ready to voice whenever you are. Except for fish sauce, yeah. And I sent you a screenshot of what fish sauce needs, I think. Fish roe, delicate fish fillet, fish oil, and seasoning blend. If you know where to get delicate fish fillets, let me take a look and see what else I got. Yeah, must feed it. Giga says it wants dynamite. Yeah, well, you gotta feed your carnivores, right? I'll go like that, and like that. What else do I got? I don't have much in the way of fish. I have tender fish fillet. I have firm fish fillet. I have regular fish fillet, and I have apparently I do have delicate fish fillet. I have 25 of them, but it didn't show when I searched for it. Here, let me trade you the 25 delicate that I have. Oh, I have 25 more. Let me go ahead and give those to you as well. Let me know when you're ready. Still on the phone, I'm assuming. There's a fake Gothalion on our server. What if you want to go factionless? I wonder if that's possible. I got 25 delicates for you. There we go. So we're trying to farm up some more of these materials so that way we can start having some better food choices. We need to farm up a lot more roasted rabbits, or sumptuous rabbits, and make a bunch of those Grimbo Alta, which is the highest tier con food. It'd be nice if it would give you like a 45 boost instead of a 40, because otherwise it's basically the same as roasted rabbit, just 20 minutes longer. I feel like they should have bumped it to like 45 or something, because then I could be at over 200 with it. Let's see, I need 3 of those and 7 of those. I'm short. I'm going to head over to Mountain Home and convert my gypsum stuff into gypsum orbs. You'll love the tech helmet because it has night vision. Yeah, and I think it's better quality night vision too, I believe, right? It looks like nobody's mining those star metals up right now, so I will take the opportunity to mine these up before someone else does. I'm not sure if the in-game music is YouTube safe. It's Twitch safe because Twitch made the because Amazon made the game, but I don't know if the background music is YouTube safe. There we go. Mining aptitude. Nice. Because if I'm not sure if it's YouTube safe, I'm not going to take the chance, right? I'm going to turn off the in-game music to play it safe. And Kupara, are you going to end up back to multi? Are you going to end up... Actually, no. If you have affiliate, you cannot multi-stream. But if you don't have affiliate, you could multi-stream. You would not risk because YouTube's broken when it comes to copyright. Yeah. It is. It is pretty annoying. I agree with that. Let's see. Everything I need is over 600. So I'm going to try doing a bow, a helmet, gypsum here. To try to get as much umbral shards as I can. Helmet. And what's the second highest? Probably, yeah, great sword, it looks like. Even though these are max, this is probably one of the easier ways to get a bunch of shards. Yeah, 220 shards. Another 300-ish shards. Another 270. Not useful to me at all, not useful to me at all, and not useful to me at all. Oh, I can level this up a couple more levels. Might as well. There you go. My greatsword is now 612 gear score. My bow is 616. Well, I mean, can be up to 616, but I need more shards. So what's everybody's day? How's everybody's day been? Kupar is currently muted. Not sure when he's going to be back. So yeah, we've lost just under 2% of the stream already. And we just lost a few more. Well, we're definitely having issues here. We may, yeah, maybe we should multi back to Twitch again, right? Even though I'd have to drop the quality to 720p. Yeah, we're losing a bunch of frames, so Spectrum is still not any better. I mean, it's a little bit better, but not much.
Keep winning glory for mighty Mars and the Marauders.
I think maybe it'd be more effective to do some lower tier faction quests until we hit 3, because seems like it doesn't really give us that much different rep. Let me see. 1181 here. Let's see what it's like in Brightwood. 1181 for the faction missions here. Yeah, Kapara, I may have to drop the stream to like 720p and 6000 bitrate and then multi to Twitch again. Even though I don't like Twitch, even though I'm not happy with the direction Twitch is going. Whoa, I just all of a sudden got zoomed forward a bit. What in the world was that? Where's our faction rep? There they are.
Duty calls me to Brighton, where strength is truly tested.
Oh yeah, I guess it does make a difference, but we max out our tokens very quickly if we do the others. I need 11,000 total. I have just under 8,300. Is it buffering a lot for you right now, Guyan? On the stream? Because we're dropping quite a few frames right now on my end here. Yeah, it says we're dropping quite a few frames right now.
The sight of you warms this old warrior's heart.
Those two will get me pretty close.
Mighty Mars and the Marauders.
Ancient Splendor, so that is that direction. Okay, let's see. What's the fastest way to get there? Through here. Okay. No buffering here. I was dropping quite a few frames. It must be on Spectrum's end, right? Because my internet provider is I am not happy with Spectrum. Spectrum is not a very good internet provider, to be honest. But I have no other choice, unfortunately. So I am stuck with them. I wish I could have a different provider with like fiber or something, but supposedly by next October, they're supposed to be doing some improvements by next October, from what I understand. But let's hope that they actually do, right? Because That would fix some of the problems I've been having with my internet. If they hopefully will improve the infrastructure of the provider in our town. I don't know why sometimes the camps instantly craft and sometimes they don't. I just don't. Doesn't really make sense to me why sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. You gonna let me open this chest, Gabe? There we go. Alright, then at least they're aggroed on that guy. So I should get some free. Oh wow, they almost killed him. I was gonna try to res you, but you didn't let me. I wonder if this guy's on the same, basically, quest as me. Your tech gear just backfired on you. Oof. You're dead. Where's this judge of purity guy I need to find? Is he over there? Are you gonna let me collect this? The game doesn't want me to collect the item. In Broken, you dropped dead, and he saw... Killed yourself finding a parasaur. Interesting. Where is this judge of purity guy I need to fight? I'm not sure where this guy is. I saw judge of something over here, but it wasn't the same one. Judge of sin. Ah, there he is. Try getting up, dude, but a little risky right now. There's so many enemies near me. Eventually you'll lose interest in me, right? Eventually you'll lose interest in me. I hope. There we go. I got around that. Let's go ahead and rest at my camp here and heal up. Head back to the fast travel and turn in this quest because we did change from Covenant to Syndicate, or not Syndicate. Marauder. We did change from Covenant to Marauder when we changed servers here, because when we changed over from a different server, Syndicate owned the most territories at that time. But now they don't. Now Syndicate owns the most territory. Are you even here, Kapara? You might be about to be AFK kicked at some point soon. I wonder if Kapara's okay, because it's been AFK for a while. Okay, basically 2 of your 3 direwolves poop.
Keep winning glory for mighty Mars and the Marauders.
Okay, so I am working on this, sending everyone here, leaving the door. Let's see. Which one's the closest? Okay, where is number 3? 1? Oh, 3 is way over there. Okay. Couple more quests and maybe we'll be ready to level up a second time. Possibly. Okay, let's cross over to the other side of the waterfall here. Is there anything hidden down here? Nope, there's nothing hidden down here. Yeah, this game does not have swimming. Swimming does not exist in New World. But drowning exists. And let's ignore the alligators. I don't feel like fighting them right now. Hopefully Kapara will get back soon. Do I have any lost coatings? I do not. All right, he's about to die. Perfect. Okay, 5 out of 12. Six out of 12. I am just about to die. Like, oh my goodness, that was close. That was close. I was down to like 1/10 of my health, basically. Ten. 11 and one more. Missed me. Just waiting for these guys to retreat. That way I really only have to deal with one enemy. All right, now I just need to get out of here. Just ignore these guys because they have no use to me right now. I think. All right, welcome back. I'm just doing a couple of faction missions because I'm close to leveling up. Ooh, Ironwood. Whenever my stream deck doesn't work, I just restart OBS and it seems to fix it for me pretty much all the time. What version of OBS are you on? I am on 28.1.2. Notice some slight buffering. Yeah, we did lose quite a few. We're up to 3,000 frames now. I just shot that heron in the butt. Yeah, we might have to, let's see. We might have to drop the on the next stream because, you know, if I stop it now, it'll stop the event thing. So maybe on the next stream, I'll drop to 1080p and 10,000 and see if that runs any better. Who will be able to sit down for a week now? Go ahead, Kupara. Mm-hmm. That's even cheaper, right? Like how much cheaper is it? Oh wow, double the speed and like 20 or 30 less a month? Oh man, I wish I could have your internet. It's like our fiber provider's just tempting me like it's just outside my area. It's like, come on, right? Yeah, he's shot in the butt. Oh, okay. That's what you mean, Guyan.
Ah, the sight of you warms this old warrior's heart. Keep winning glory for mighty Mars and the Marauders.
Yeah. All right, now I need to figure out where I'm going here. I need to go to... Looks like Weaver's Fen. Yes, I need to head Weaver's Fen and start that level up quest for level 3 on Marauders already. I can help you out with the lower level ones, of course, but now that I can start getting that Grand Rune, I think, at either this level or the next one. You're level 51, G2. Request bringing you to some crazy dangerous lands. You've been leveling just so you can continue. Are you on Fresh Start only, or do you also have like a main? Is that your main character you're talking about, or what? Fresh Start, you got the game a week ago. Ah, okay. So when we do, my friend Doo-Doo, when my friend Kupara and I decide to play on our Fresh Start characters, we could probably add you to our company if you want. We're Syndicate. What are you? And oh, okay. No worries. Center Hort. No, oh, that's why I can't drag and adjust this thing. I'm trying to adjust this thing here so it's as centered as I can. There we go. And there's the server we're on. You just slipped off a volcano and your Argent's at the top. Oof. Have fun with that. You're on the Seer, you're a green faction. Yeah, we're green on our main characters. We actually moved from Covenant to this here. But on our Fresh Start, we're actually we're Syndicate, unfortunately. Okay, I guess it didn't automatically pin it. All right. That's what I'm on, I believe, for OBS. Stream Deck is having a 6.0 beta, but I wouldn't install beta on a production device. Yeah, that it doesn't really matter too much on a fresh start server what faction you're in, but we can still do PvE stuff together, but we can't do PvP stuff together because we're in a different faction. Oh, that was oil. It's a boulder. Die, pig. But yeah, we can always do PvE stuff together. I don't play on my fresh start character too often. Maybe once Kupara's done moving in the next few days or so, then maybe we could do some more fresh start stuff. Okay, did you leave the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, once Kupara gets back from finishes moving stuff, we could probably do some stuff together on our fresh start characters. I'm level 30 on my fresh start character, though. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. We still are trying to work on maxing out our main characters too, so. Do you play healer, DPS, tank? G2? There's one. There's two. There's three. Hatchet, greatsword. Nice. I tried Hatchet, greatsword out for a bit. I think I still prefer the bow because the bow's just better for ranged. Hatchet is okay for ranged, but it's not really that great for ranged, to be honest. Defeat Swamp Water Lost, which is... Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a two-parter. I need to go all the way to... where is it? Swamp Water Lost. Okay, so all the way over there. Yeah, the bow is pretty good for ranged as well, especially since I personally don't use magic stuff in games. So that kind of leaves out healer. So I can't really play healer just because of the way I grew up and everything. I don't really want to do that for, you know, personal reasons. Can I not get up here? How do you get up here to mine up that metal? There we go. So that's why I'm, you know, sword, bow, sword, musket. Let's go ahead and grab the star metal while there's nobody around. On the way to where we're supposed to go anyway. I was meant to go for that one, but somehow it gave me that one. Melee's fun, yeah. It's always good to have it's always good to have short range and something for more mid to long range. I would say it's good to have something for both. That guy's just floating in the middle of the lake there. Spill what? That would be bad if that spilled on your computer, right? Especially since your cat puked on it at one point. Yeah. Ouch. Thankfully, I don't really ever overclock anything on my computer. I just let it run stock so that way things are a bit more stable. Although I hear that sometimes undervolting your computer doesn't lose performance, but it helps lower the heat. Is that true, Kapara? Or depending on, you know, how you do it, but sometimes undervolting your PC you don't lose any performance, but it lowers the heat. I wonder if I should figure out how to do that so I can, yeah, I might want to do that at some point. Especially since I live in Texas where the summer heat, it would be beneficial for that. Your laptop was not cheap, yeah. You definitely don't want to break your new laptop, right? Yeah. By the way, yeah, G2, yeah, Kapara has an emergency move that they're having to deal with right now, which is pretty crazy. Florida heat worse than Texas heat. They're both pretty bad, but I've never actually been to Florida in the summer. I went to Florida, it was either in the spring or the fall when we went to Disney World. But that was like a decade ago almost at this point. I haven't been to Disney in like a decade. And it's also pretty humid too, I believe, right? All right, show yourself. At high noon, it can reach 100 degrees. It can get over that here where I live. It was like over 100 pretty much the entire summer. I guess he can't get in this room. Or nope. Where's all the, there's not very many enemies in this thing here. There's a couple more. Ah, okay. And then we have to go... Where to now? There? Okay. Probably the fastest way to get there would be to... die and then fast travel. That water's not deep enough. I need to find some deep water. I guess I'll just have to let something kill me so that way I can get slightly fast travels back. He thinks they're going to take a minute here. Just slightly faster to go this way because it'll save probably 300-400 meters of travel. There we go. Still working on things with your stream stuff. Okay, you're not on YouTube at all tonight? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm going to mute the tab so that way I don't hear you twice. Shout out commands don't work that well right now on the bot, but let me go ahead and post the link for you guys for Kupara here. The other person in voice with me, by the way. He is also streaming, and he is on Twitch tonight. Okay, instead of being like 800 meters, it's 400 meters. Yeah, basically saved half the travel time from being like closer to way over there. For some reason, for some reason for me, their FPS is like really slow when the game's in focus. They go like 10 FPS or something like that. And looks like New World crashed on you. It said not responding. All right. Where'd he go? There was an enemy there, I thought. Six out of 10. 7 out of 10. That should be 8 out of 10. 9. There we go. And now we go back here. The fastest way back is probably to die again. I am on Castle of Steel. Hey, dude. I don't know why, but for some reason the frame rate is like super slow when I try having Stream Avatars and New World together. It's like almost pretty much unusable. I didn't really pay attention that much, but I was streaming to Caster, so. And it was doing the same thing on YouTube, so I'm not sure. Speaking of Val, and you see why Val go? Yeah, I don't know what was causing that. It's kind of weird, right? That it was doing that. Valguero keeps crashing. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Like, I start it, and then a little bit later it crashes. Seems like we were having that problem with Fjord as well. And we were forced to switch maps because of it. I see that on your end, on the VOD. There we go. Oh, right. I got a Walmart order. I got a Walmart order, guys. Be right back. Thank you. Oh. Oh, I have a tip. I have a couple dollar tip for you if you want it. Yeah. You're welcome. Have a good day. Alrighty, I'm back. I just had a fresh gallon of milk delivered from Walmart. If it's not out in the middle of nowhere, possibly, right? It's in a town that has a Walmart. You should be good then. Walmart Plus is nice to have. But yeah. Well, you also get Paramount out of it. That's like a $60 a year value or whatever. It's not too bad. It's probably the ad-supported version of Paramount, though, right? I'm assuming.
The sight of you warms this old warrior's heart.
Oh, nice.
Keep winning glory for mighty Mars and the Marauders.
All right, so let me know. Oh, you're back in game. I'll invite you to group. All right, so let's keep farming now. I can keep doing skinning stuff if you want, and if you want to go fishing, I guess. No, I didn't. Nice. You were lucky to get the one you wanted, right? Because it's random. Actually, I think I'm going to bring a few lost coatings with me. So I have a few of each coating, right? What about him? Ah, okay. So G2, do you watch Twitch, G2? At all? Lucky with getting yeah, you've been getting a lot of twins and triplets. Like, what is with your luck? You watch it a lot? Kupara is live on Twitch, but I don't know. I really love streaming on YouTube because I can do a much higher quality stream. I can stream at 1440p on YouTube, but you can't do that on Twitch. Not yet, at least. Maybe once AV1 encoding is supported on Twitch. Maybe then. Yeah, I just need to figure out why I'm losing a few frames here and there, but it's not as nearly as bad as it used to be. It used to be much, much worse with dropping frames. Let me try dropping the bitrate from 12,000 to 11,000 and see how things go. You shouldn't really notice that much of a visual quality loss, like really nothing. But the stream might run smoother. Possibly. YouTube was making you really mad at streams. Do you stream yourself or were you just watching streams? Oh, did not mean to pick that up. Okay. When he did, yeah. I mean, I could switch to caster, but maybe not tonight, but maybe on the next stream, because then I can stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And that way you can use whatever, whichever platform you prefer, right? That is a lot of iron ingots. I'm running low on obsidian flux finally. Took a while, but I'm finally running low on obsidian flux. Same as here. My name is the same pretty much everywhere, except for Twitter. I have a little underscore on my Twitter, but pretty much everywhere else it's the same. I have 25 Asmodeum now. Let's see how much Phoenix Weave is. If I still had the 20,000, I could have probably afforded at least 2 of the 3 materials, right? Because Phoenix Weave is 154 each. Oh, wait, no, that's no, let me sort it. Oh, well, there's some down as low as 113. How much Phoenix Weave do you need for 1 bag again? Was it 10? Okay, that would take about half my money. You're playing and watching? No worries. No worries, G2. I'm assuming you're not high enough level to make Phoenix Weave yet. Craft refined at Loom tier 5 for Phoenix Weave. Ah, okay. Ah. Yeah, I mean, if you can power level yourself to 200, then we could make our own Phoenix Weave, probably. Okay. And what was the other material? It was Asmodeum and 25 of that. Phoenix Weave is 25, Asmodeum is 10. And then the final... That is a lot of expensive leathers and stuff. Let's see how much runic leather is going for. I know I can't afford it all, but unless somehow it's much cheaper. The cheapest runic leather is 149. I can only afford 34. I can only afford 34 runic leather, then I'd be basically down to essentially nothing. Yeah, yeah. It is crazy expensive how some of that stuff is. We need to figure out a way to make a good, reliable source of money. I'm thinking maybe switching back to Grasping Vines for my runestone here. Because that way it's a little bit more damage and it holds enemies in place so I can get out of there, hopefully. Let's see. All my fiber stuff is at... I have 416 wire fiber, 3,500 silk threads. Will that help? I'll just give you all my weaving stuff here right now. I'm in Brimstone. Where you're at? Where are you at? All right, I will head over to Brightwood if I can. There it is. I like how the ASOC cost is 0 right now for fast traveling. Yeah. Do you have a fresh start? Yeah, we have characters on Seer. I believe you said you were also on Seer as well when I looked at your message before the stream started. I think. It's nice to see multiple of these towns have like tier 4 or tier 5 stations and stuff, right? In Brimstone on our other server, the cook and the forge and stuff were level 2 pretty much the entire time, never really leveled up. We're purple on Seer. But we're green here. All right, we'll see when you get back. Oh my, what is that? Somebody's trying to sell that armor for 15,000? What? I don't know why somebody's trying to sell that for 15,000. That seems like pretty expensive. I saw that notification. Welcome to the pack on Twitch. So I have a separate overlay for Twitch and a separate overlay for YouTube, I believe. Because for some reason you can't have them in one overlay, and they don't work very well if you have them in one overlay. I don't know why that's the case, but I'd love to find a legendary tier 6 gear 600 item that I can actually sell, but pretty much all of them are bound to me. Oh, wait, that's not bound. It looks like. It says bind on equip. So I could potentially try selling that. Or that. And that, maybe. I could potentially try selling those. If I can get a few thousand for each one, that'd be pretty sweet. Sell weapons. These are 528. 592, not legendary. Enchanted, Keen, and Sundering Javelin. That I could probably get a decent amount of gold out of that. Let's try 5,000, I guess. I don't know. Do you think that's worth 5,000, guys? Plus 30 dex. That's basically the max you can get for a weapon. Empty gem socket, so you can put whatever gem you want in it. Sundering Javelin, keen with an extra crit chance and extra damage. Might be able to get like 5 grand out of that. Possibly. That's also gear 600. We'll need to sell. Let's see if I get any bites. Because those should both be yeah, they're both sellable. To be honest, 3K, if I can get 6K for both, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, switch to purple. We're actually on Seer, we're purple. On the Seer Fresh Start server, we're purple. But on this server, Castle of Steel, we're green. I'm gonna see if anybody has wants to buy this here. Even if 3K is undercutting it, 3K is still gonna be helpful to me. Yeah, don't forget to join our Guilded server. We do not use Discord for our community. If you'd like to hang out with us on and off stream, we use Guilded. Guilded is an amazing alternative. It has 0 paywalls. Everything is 100% free. No paywalled emotes. No paywalled file uploads. Everything is free. Let's see, how much do I need to level this up? 26K. Okay. I do need to buy some of these things here because at some point I definitely need a lot more gold. That's not really worth it to me at this point. Oh, wow. That would be great for doing Genesis runs. Or a Calcum Fire Staff. Plus 14% extra damage to Angry Earth. Plus 50% extra damage to the Fireball. And an extra 18% damage as fire. That looks pretty nice. I mean, I don't use magic myself, but hey, that does look pretty nice, right? Like, that'd be pretty good. Okay, let me go ahead and stick all of these here. Because to be honest, I want to try to sell some of these here. Willing to sell that. That. And that. Greaves, gauntlets, helmet, gloves. See if anybody's willing to buy these. Not really sure what the best would be, but as long as it's a decent deal, I'll take it, to be honest, because I could really use some gold. Okay, I'm gonna have to deafen myself. Until Kupara gets back. And now we just wait for him to get back. Hopefully he'll get back soon, right? Let's head back to Brimstone. Oh, did we lose some? Did we lose the fort? No, we still control the fort. But the fast travel's not free anymore? What happened to our free fast travel? It's no longer free anymore. I mean, we get the discount there. And of course, we get the discount to Monarchs, Reekwater, and Restless. Those are the only 3 territories we have right now. Yikes. At least we get discounted fast travel to Lazarus. Hopefully Kupara gets back soon, right, guys? Because that way we can actually start doing something again. If nobody wants to buy any of those, I will just put them in storage for now. That doesn't seem too useful to me. That's not either useful either. Pants. I just wish I could figure out how to get my help my constitution up to 200, because with food I'm at like 199 or so right now. I'm like so close. It's like I've never played World of Warcraft, to be honest, so I wouldn't know. if Gupara wasn't AFK, I could ask him because he's played WoW, but yeah, I haven't, so I honestly can't really, give any good opinions on that. I guess the maximum that these give you is 25, which is kind of unfortunate that they can't give you more. Yeah, his dogs were barking quite a bit, so I deafened myself in voice, so I don't think you guys can hear him until he gets back. Let's go ahead and close another breach. While we're waiting to, level up our faction a little bit more. But I think they're technically the same. But yeah, I can't give any concrete info because I've never played WoW. Gotta catch 5 fish over 30 pounds. I remember that quest. It took me probably about 5 minutes for myself. Gotta get rid of these. I think I went to saltwater. The spot I went to, I think, was right here. This is both a secret and saltwater. It's both. So that's where I went, was, I believe, the Eldritch secret hotspot down in Cutlass Keys. No worries. If you're not a high enough fishing level, it may not show up for you, though. Die already. I don't remember if that's high enough. Let's see. Trade skills. My fishing is 123. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it looks like Eldritch Secret is level 27, so you should have access to that one, I think. So Eldritch Secret. Yeah, you should have access to that one. Okay. Oh, somebody shut down a turkey but didn't harvest it. I will take the free turkey. That gives me the rare and the uncommon item. Thank you for the free stuff. All right, yeah. So it'll probably be sometime next week, by the way, G2. Because Kupara has to do an emergency move. Something came up. All right, I can hear you again. And which is, you know, forcing that to happen, unfortunately. Dog still... I deafened myself, so the stream should not have heard it, so... Yeah. Definitely want to make sure that we're not rushing the move, right? I mean, it is an emergency move, but you still don't want to feel too stressed out by rushing it. Like, do it fast, but also don't make it so it's stressful at the same time. Okay, I have a bunch of weaving materials for you. I'm going to salvage lock those so I don't accidentally get rid of them. But I have a couple of legendary stuff I can try to sell for gold. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. It is about 578 pounds, just so you know. Okay, that's it. That's all of it. So it's about 578 pounds. Just all right. Start power leveling your weaving, right? So that way we can start making Phoenix weave. I can go check that. I can check that spot in Brimstone real quick to see if that for wire fiber that's right outside Brimstone. I'll go check there. So you're what level did you say you were again, G2? You were level 50 what? On your person's level, not your fishing level, your person's level. 51. So I think once you get to 58, you can start doing the quest to access Brimstone, I believe. Yep, the wire fiber is there. Nobody's farmed it up yet. So I will take it before someone else does. Nice. Well, Oh, nice. I got another 92 wire fiber from those two nodes there. Do you know where you can farm up yourself some wire fiber? Is it not that expensive right now? Oh. Yeah. Oh, I also have I have 191 more. You're still in Brightwood, I'm assuming. Oh, hey, I can a free fast travel now. It's like it's random. Ixia's orders is the quest you're leveling so you can get there and not die. Yeah. When I was streaming the very first time that Brimstone came out, Cooper and I tried walking into Brimstone a few times and we kept dying and we're like, what's going on? Are we getting... And it kept saying... it kept saying we were killed by a musketeer. I'm like, oh, an invisible musketeer then. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't show levels if they're... Yeah. Oh, here I am. Right behind you. There's another 200-ish of that. Some more of that. And might as well give you that to start just craft one of my bags, right? How much Phoenix Weave can you make with 9? 1 each. Okay, so that'll be 9 Phoenix Weave. Okay. Let's see what the most expensive item on the auction house is right now. An Orichalcum Great Axe for 475,000 gold. And another Warhammer for 450,000 gold. Like, oh my goodness. 999,000 for those two. On the Great Axe. I mean, it's only really useful if you're having something that's weak to nature, to be honest. Like if it's neutral or resistant to nature, you lose 18% damage. Somebody's trying to sell a 590 named Void Gauntlet for 375,000. I don't know if it's worth that much. I don't know if that's worth over 370 grand. Nice. We're getting there. Treasury. Yeah. This is a 600 gear score spear with 30 dex, Sundering Javelin, Keen, and Enchanted. I could probably get about 10 grand out of that, I would think, right? Because it is a gear score 600, so I'll put it on the auction house for a week. And it's going to cost nearly $300 to put it to list it. That's for 7 days. 278 versus 231. All right. Actually, I'll do 8,000 just so it's... Woo! Level 200 Weaver! Hey, everybody! Let's do a congrats in the chat for Kupara. He just reached 200 weaving. Alrighty. And that's not too bad. If those two legendary items sell, then I'll make about 14 grand. Those are the only two legendaries I had that were tradable or sellable. Everything else is bound or bind on pickup, so. Like, wow, 200. My first 200 skill. I don't count gathering skills, really. But my first refining skill to max out, my only one, is smelting. And that is over the 201, basically. For refining. For me, it's smelting. So if you need any smelting stuff and smelting done, tell me, right? If I need any weaving done, I tell you. My next one to max out would probably be woodworking or stone cutting, because those are the next highest. You can kind of put it on the back burner, put a different skill. Yeah. So what I might... What's your stone cutting level? Okay. I gave you some, right? Stone cutting. Mine's at 158. About the same. Yeah, I could work on stone cutting next because that's 158. I just need to find the stone cutting station here. Where is it? It's over by the... Is this it? I think this is it right here. Yep. Okay, so what would be the easiest way for me to max out my stone cutting? New world, stone cutting, leveling. Let's see. I am currently level 158. I wish you could do. I wish you could do and a half. I could like 158 and a half. The cheapest, one of the cheapest ways for me to level it up would be Obsidian Voidstone, 70,000 to max it out. Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's going to cost me 70,000 at the cheapest, roughly, to level up my stone cutting to max. 70,000. Nice. Definitely want to maybe split it in half so we each get 5 of that Phoenix Weave for now. That way we can slowly build ourselves up to be able to actually get those bags. So go ahead and keep 5 Phoenix Weave for yourself. I got 3 levels for armoring. Nice. I got 3 levels on armoring for these notes or whatever. Let's go ahead and do that, and I'll store my Phoenix Weave in Brimstone for now. Hopefully we'll be able to sell my 2 weapons there, right? Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, while you're leveling stuff. And then what Jessie does for like furnishing and stuff is she'll salvage that stuff to get the timber back and, you know, and stuff like that. That way at least you get some of your materials back, right? Let's see if there's any groups looking for a DPS in a dungeon here, because I kind of want to break it up and do a dungeon, possibly. What is this here? Town projects. I'll worry about that later. Right now, I want to level up my faction stuff. And that one faction quest I can't do because it needs me to do a need dungeon in order to be able to work on the faction quest at the same time. There are no lobbies for a need right now. And that's going to be really tricky to do because that one kind of requires the two of us to be together. I feel like to be able to complete this faction quest of mine. It recommends a group even, so. In about 15 minutes, I'll stand up for a half hour or so. That way I can, you know, stretch my legs, which is probably a good idea. I bet you can't wait to move because at your new place, you'll hopefully be able to set up your sit-stand desk, right? Yeah, so are you still going to be able to use your sit-stand? Okay, good, because you paid for the sit-stand desk. You want to be able to use the benefits of it. Don't know how to do the change factions? Yeah, you have to go through the initiation quest, G2, and then once you get to the end of the initiation quest, it'll say, do you want to switch? And then you'll have to wait 60 days to be able to switch again. Oh, wait, yeah, 60 days. You might not be able to switch on the Fresh Start servers until 60 days have passed. I got... Oh, okay. What is my max tokens? 22.5. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if this area, if this one is soloable. It says it's difficulty solo, but it's in an area that people keep dying in. So we'll see if it's soloable, right? As you can't see a quest. Yeah, you'll probably have to wait until 60 days from the time you created your character. I can't wait for the next expansion, even though this one came out fairly recently. I wonder what the next area will be. Like, we have a desert theme, which is pretty cool. We have a pirate. Like, each of these areas have somewhat of their own theme. So I wonder what the next area is going to be in terms of theming. I'm going to temporarily set my camp here, even though I don't know how long the camp is going to last before it goes away. Because I'm going to have to run through here, and there's a lot of archers through this area, if I recall correctly. Do you want to try running... what's your current gear at? Like, do you think you're high enough to maybe try in a need dungeon in a bit? Because I've ran through it a bunch of times, so... I mean, I've seen 5... Yeah, maybe once you get to 590, maybe you could give it a try. Because I've seen people do it at around 590, 595. It would definitely help to, you know, have somebody to join me. Run into the fishing spot I showed you? Nice. Go away, archers. I don't want to fight you. You got flies in your room? Have you been eating at your desk? I try to avoid eating anything more than just a few snacks at my desk. That hurt. Oh wait, I could probably do this. I have 100 HP less than 12,000 with the rabbit stew. I'm oh, come on, 199 Constitution. These enemies aren't really worth mining up because they give you like 2 lodestone or whatever. Like, not really worth going for them, I feel like. Alrighty. Oh, wow. Yep, I had like 4 guys all shooting at me there. I died. I mean, I haven't been... I don't track my deaths off stream, thankfully. So I'm good there. Forgot about that archer. Those archers, they can hurt. Especially in the high tier areas like this. Reavers. Now I need to figure out where they are. I'm assuming they're somewhere up there, I'm thinking. What did? Alrighty. Okay, let me go here. Hopefully that guy will retreat since he won't be able to hit me, I don't think. Missed me. Missed me. can't touch this. Ha ha. Ancient Guardian Reaver. I'm not sure where these guys are supposed to be. I'm marking where they're showing up on my map, but... Is there somebody else here? No, I thought I heard somebody else here. Yep, there is somebody. There's two people here. And we're all marauders. And those two other people didn't stick around to help me out. Where are these stinking Guardian Reavers that I'm supposed to be killing? I'm not seeing them anywhere. It already sold. Nice. Yeah, this is not giving me what I need, so I don't know where the enemy is that I need. I haven't seen a single one. Yeah, where are all these Reavers? They're like, it's like they don't exist or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird how it seems like they don't exist. Unless they have like a slower respawn or something. I don't know. Yeah, I might not be able to complete this faction quest because the enemy type is not spawning. There's supposed to be 3 of them. You're letting your doggos just stay stuck in there. Ah, okay. Oh, right. It's time for me to stand up, guys. I mean, I've been sitting most of the day, so yeah. For me, I do, right? All right, I am now in standing mode for about half an hour or so. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like those reavers or whatever. Here, oh, finally, here's one. Whew. One of those guys almost killed me there. Just as my bot says, you should think about switching from sit stand. I just did. Perfect timing on that. Okay, I'm just waiting for this guy to de-aggro. And then I'm going to go after this guy right here. Not good. Retreating. Yeah, these guys are very annoying to deal with. Okay, now we need to get rid of that archer. Oh my goodness. This is so... Come on, just leave me alone for a minute, right? And they say this is difficulty solo. It might be barely solo. If you take it carefully. Finally, 2 down. And now I just need to figure out, wait for the last one to respawn. So maybe I just wait around here, around this wall for the same one to respawn. Because at least I know where that guy spawns at this point. I'm thinking that might be my best bet, unless that happens. Oh, that happens. Actually, no, that happens to be one. Perfect. There we go. Using the skeleton keys to open the Anubian chest. But it doesn't say where said chest you need to open is. So I'll just have to look around until I find it, I guess. So I have no idea where this chest is supposed to be that I need. I just earned 38 gold from selling gloves. Hey, you gonna let me walk over? There we go. Yes, now I just need to figure out where. Yeah. Oh, joy. Just need to figure out where this chest I need to unlock is. Die, Archer. Okay, once I get rid of that archer, the sentry will be less of a problem. And unless I walk into 2 more archers. Right? Derp. Oh boy. Yep, I died again. At least the camp has had time to cool down. But I just need to figure out where this chest is so that I'm supposed to open. It says it's about 100 meters this way. Oh, come on. I am not doing so hot right now, right? Okay, it's probably gonna end up retreating at any time now, or not. But at least those archers are dealt with. Sliver of Adderstone. Nice. Oh, I see where the chest I need to open is. It's right in this area that I died at earlier. Let's go ahead and get myself some heals. We're having an archer battle right now. How are... There we go. I was about to say, how are some of those arrows not hitting? Don't tell... Oh, no. Yeah, I think I might need you. These enemies just keep respawning before I get a chance to do anything. And I just wasted some shots for that. I think they mislabeled this quest as solo. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm basically dead at this point. If I can avoid getting hit, I can hide underneath here while I heal up. Finally. Now I just gotta be fast and get up these stairs so that way I only have one enemy to deal with. He does have minions, but they die, I think, as soon as he dies, basically. There we go. Yeah, I think definitely for the Skeleton Keys quest, if you ever get it, we should definitely do that one together so it runs a lot smoother. But I finally soloed it. At this point, it's okay if I die, because that gives me actually a fast way back, right? Just kill me! Let's go to Brimstone. Respawn there. That's not Brimstone, but I can still turn it in at here anyway, so.
Having you around has really lightened this place up. I hope you stay a while, friend. Our victories will be the stuff of legend.
The Marauders need Queen Tabitjet removed from the theater. Prove your valor by tracking them down and destroying them. Derp. So I need to do a need for 2 of my faction quests here. It'd be nice if there was I could get like a 3rd one for the dungeon. Then I can basically level up, like just power level my Covenant, not Covenant, Marauders. Just by doing 1 expedition, I get 3 of them completed or something. That'd be nice. Knock out 3 at once. So what's your... I'm assuming you're still rank 1 or rank 2 with Marauders? Which ones do you have? Oh, okay. You get more XP for doing the ones here in Brimstone. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This maybe on the next stream I'll just use Caster for the rest of the month or something and until it expires and then stop using it. What? Which means I know I maybe, yeah, I don't know. Like I just don't know if Twitch affiliate is really worth it, because that means you get more ads if you have Twitch affiliate on your channel. And well, Twitch affiliates get more ads than people that are not affiliate. Because apparently if you're not affiliate, you get less ads because you don't have access to all the different features, I guess. That's what I've been reading up, that if you don't have affiliate and you don't have partner, you get less ads. But if you have affiliate or partner, you get more ads than without. All 3 of my PvE quests for Brimstone are all group quests for the Marauders. One's an elite mob, and 2 are part of the Aeneid dungeon. You can't really solo a dungeon. I mean, you could go into 3 people. You could go into 3 people and say, just have 2 of them say, just wait at the beginning, don't go anywhere. You would need to be all 3 classes in one. You need to be able to heal yourself and deal damage at the same time. Yeah, since there really is no good damage dealing weapons that scale with focus, right? Hopefully, it'd be nice if the revolver would scale off of like intelligence and focus or something, right? That way you have a decent option for a decent option for dealing damage, because maybe it'll be like one of those hand cannon type weapons, or where they hit heavy, but they're also they're also a pistol basically. It probably wouldn't do as much damage as like a great sword, but it probably would do better than a void gauntlet. Berserk has nice heals with hatchet. Yeah, I mean, Berserk is good. It also gives you like a second wind, basically. But the hatchet's thrown at abilities and stuff, they're okay. They're not really. Yeah, the hatchet throw ability, throw stuff does need improvements, I feel like, to make the thrown abilities more viable. You're better off using a musket or a bow than throwing hatchet, to be honest. And the nice thing about that is you can use dexterity and use the great sword and a bow or a musket, so whichever you prefer. But I hear that there is a chance that the musket might be getting a nerf, or it gets less damage scaling or something like that. So it's already kind of lackluster as it is in PvE dungeons. Why would they nerf it even more? I mean, I can understand that it can be powerful in PvP, but they should be able to balance it out differently, right? Like if you're in PvP mode, it takes a certain set of stats. If you're in PvE mode, it takes a different set of stats. Like they could do something like that, where PvE mode the musket gets a bit of a buff, but in PvP mode it gets a bit of a nerf, so it's not so overpowered in PvP. Because with a bow, you have to kind of lead your shot. You can't just point and click.
Having you around has really livened this place up. I hope you stay a while, friend. Our victories will be the stuff of legends.
Ah, here we go. Corruption Breach. That one will be easy. Do you have a Corruption Breach one? I'll meet you in Brightwood and we can do a Corruption Breach together. We can both work on that faction quest together. And even though it's a brimstone, I claimed it. It still works in Brightwood because I did it earlier. So let's see. Where is the nearest one? The nearest one is right there. About 130 meters away. I'll meet you right outside. Alrighty. Make sure no one else is actually doing it. Doesn't look like anyone is, that I can tell. There's a tier 1 camp in here. But hey, it's a free camp. Can you show my bow build real quick? Sure. My dexterity is 300. My strength, or my health, is 199 or something like that. But my bow skills... Actually, I should probably tweak it a little bit here, because poison shot doesn't have any sort of buff to it, so I should rebuild this to maybe have explosive arrow or something. So this is just what I have right now, but I most likely will be changing it when we're done this corrupted thing here, G2. So I'll get the store up in here. Door's open. We can go in. These guys just barely hurt. It's like, it just kind of tickles a little bit. All right, faction quest complete. Head back into the town. Easy. I think that... What? Oh, it's been around for a lot. It's been around for... That bug's been around for a long time. Maybe it's just a straggler that didn't get despawned right away or something, right? Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do here right now, G2, is I'm actually going to tweak my build here. So... Alrighty. The evasive tactics is helpful because that gives you an extra 15% damage. And then the rain of arrows is decent, but I'm wondering if I should go with like all hunter abilities instead. I'm wondering, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go pretty much into the hunter area here. Deal 15% more damage to foes 10 meters away. And finishing shot is really nice for bosses, because when the bosses are below 50% health, you deal an extra 20% damage there. But I do, you know, penetrating shot. Probably rapid shot here. Oh, and I land a headshot, heal yourself. Ooh, that's going to be useful. And then, you know, bullseye to increase your crit chance by 10%. And then I would say, at this point, I would either, maybe I'll do Rain of Arrows, because that ability does have... It is useful, but I'm beginning to wonder if it deals 50% weapon damage on hit, then explodes on impact, dealing an extra 135%. I'm going to give this a try, G2. So I'm going to give Explosive Arrow a try. So that does burn. But I also might want to do that. How come I can't unequip that? Oh, right. I need to respec. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this here. I'm going to go ahead and deal that. This will inflict a bit of burn. This with bleed. And this with poison. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm trying to take a look here. Take a look. I think those two are definitely ones that you want. Trying to figure out exactly what skills. I'm thinking explosive shot, because if you have that second arrow, that second point into it, it'll deal explosion. It'll also deal burn. And if I have that perk right there, barbed arrows, it'll do bleed on the rain. And if I do poison shot with a armor skill, it'll also do poison and weaken. So I can basically have poison, weaken, bleed, and burn. And I can keep applying, though, all four of those debuffs on an enemy. That might be a good choice. I'm just trying to think here. But I'm looking at a few things. But there's also the, going 100 strength, 200 dex, because that 100 strength gives you a little bit extra damage with your greatsword attacks. It gives you like a 5 or 10% like bonus damage. I'm just now seeing your message now. Part of that last message. What are you going to do about your dogs during the move? Are you going to bring them all with you, or are you going to try to get rid of some of them? Yeah, that's a lot of dogs to move, though. Like, ugh. Yeah. So I'm doing some research here, G2. So don't like apply the skills yet. I'm just, doing some research here. But yeah, that dexterity perk right there is extra, and a 15% chance of getting your arrow or your bullets back. That's very helpful to have. And you get a guaranteed crit after dodge. So dodge, shoot, and do a couple more shots while you're waiting for the cooldown. After 10 seconds, do another dodge and a shoot. You get another guaranteed crit. Plus, you get that 15% chance of getting your arrow back. And if you go on the hunter side, you can get a 50% chance after landing a headshot to get your arrow back. But that is really only useful if you're using the higher tier arrows, to be honest. But I feel like the knee shot is not super useful because leg shots cause a 10% slow. That just doesn't really seem that useful to me. Let me see. Great sword bow. 300 points into dex. Then everything else into constitution, basically. They're recommending evade shot. What does it give you? Staggers and pushes them back. They're only putting they're only putting the base point into evade shot. I don't know how useful that is. But the others they're recommending are rain of arrows and poison shot. But I'm still kind of leaning towards doing something like this G2O. Having poison shot, rain of arrows, and explosive. Because if you put those 2 points in there, it'll do the initial explosion damage. Plus, it'll also burn the enemy. This will also cause a bleed. And then if you have a armor perk for the poison shot, it'll also deal weaken as well. So basically, you're just loading a bunch of debuffs on them with the bow. That's just what I'm looking at right here. But we could try this here. Let me just kind of fool around with this. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a useful skill right there for bosses finishing shot. 20% more damage to targets below 50. So when you're hitting a boss, it's going to be helpful there. Deal 20% extra damage to any foe as long as you have not damaged them in the last 10 seconds. So that's really good for the initial shot. Like an extra 20% damage there. An extra 15% damage if you're 10 meters away. And then if you dodge right before you attack them, an extra 15%. So that's An extra 30. That's like an extra 50% damage with an extra 50, 60, 70% damage if you dodge and do the initial attack on an enemy. That could be a lot of damage. And then definitely want Bullseye. You definitely want Bullseye in there. And then heavy attacks. So, for example, let's see here. I got 7 points available, but most of them need to go on one side or the other. Closing in, that might be good to have. But if I'm not using Orichalcum ammo, I guess I don't really need to focus too much on the Hunter tree. Does not affect crowd control buffs. Is poison rain arrows, are they considered crowd control debuffs, I wonder? It doesn't say if they're considered a crowd control. I'm assuming crowd controls, you know, things like the hammer and great axe abilities, right? Right, Kapara, that's what I'm thinking. The crowd control abilities are like greatsword, hammer. Things that actually say they're crowd control. So debuff duration might be useful too, like an extra 20% duration. So what is 20% of 20 seconds? That would be like 4 seconds or something like that, right? 20% of 20 seconds? Yeah, so that would be 24 seconds of poison instead of 20 seconds. And I have 5 points left. Definitely, maybe hooked arrows can cause a slow. And let's see. That might be useful here. I'm trying to take a look. Heavy arrows fly faster and deal 10% more damage. I'm going to go ahead and give this a try here, this build. $5,200 to that elk there. And that's with no Ori ammo. That's just with the regular standard ammo, 5,200 damage. That's pretty good, I would say. Hold still. Where are you? Already retreating. Hold still, elk. You're dead. So Somebody's like, I wouldn't go into a need unless you're 700 gear score. That's not even possible. And I've been standing for about 40 minutes. I guess it's time to sit down. All right, I am back in sitting mode. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, by the way, Kupara, the in need is mostly more about mechanics and understanding the mechanics versus like them dealing tons and tons of damage and one-shotting you. So as long as you can understand the mechanics, you might be able to give it a try. But if you want to level... Yeah, Lazarus is a good way to get your gear score up. So if you wanted to run some Lazarus, that's a good way to get your gear score up. But it's up to you if you want to level up your gear score. Okay, we can do that whenever you're ready. Because I'm ready whenever you are. And then for Lazarus, you will want ancient coatings if you have them. So you're the best ancient coatings you can make. People are saying there's not, and I agree, there's not much of a difference between tier 4 and tier 5. It's like 2%. So you might as well save some materials and just go for the tier 4. I mean, I can make my own coatings now, which is nice. And I made myself a bunch, so I'm set for a little bit. Just don't remember where is there's the arcane workshop here. Now, because yeah, you only have to be level 110, 111 basically to make the coatings. Because if you, it's a 13% bonus for 35 minutes for the powerful, and it's it just says maximal, but they said it's only like 2% more. It's 15, so 15% for 40 minutes. Not really worth making them, I don't think. Because yeah, tier 4 reagents can be cheaper, like animal eyes, right? Do you want me to create a Lazarus dungeon while you prepare? Okay.
Duty calls me to Brightwood, where strength is truly tested.
I'm actually going to go Oh, nice. I'm actually gonna go into Reekwater and see if there's any faction quests for Lazarus. That way we can basically knock out, you know, two birds with one stone in a sense. I don't have the drop notification for that. Oh, we own Reekwater. Nice. Well, we don't own it, but... They give the contest ends in 9 days.
Good health to you, Marauder. What is your request?
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember I said I should get paid a couple of days before it ends. Yes, Thursday at like 2 a.m. Okay, there's a couple of there's a couple of Lazaruses, but they all only have one spot left. So I will create one. What's your gear score? You said 580 something? So let's do oh, for Lazarus, 560 should be okay. 'Cause okay, I have the lobby created, but I won't actually start recruiting until you're ready. Need 1 DPS, 1 tank, 1 healer. I don't remember where the free items are in Reekwater's town. Like the free supplies that you can get every day. I don't remember where that is. Yeah, I need to start getting a lot more Umbral shards. That way I can start like leveling my gear up. Come on, somebody buy my legendary weapons. Give me that 7,500 or whatever gold. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting there. I've had to buy. I ended up buying just a few of those Masterworks converter thingies just to get back underneath. That way you can convert. I don't know exactly what they're for, but they're not that expensive, which is nice. It's like 95 tokens each, and I can get 160 of them. What? I'm hearing that ringing. All right. I thought it was me. Who was it? Somebody you know? Heading to bed now, Guyan. You have a good night, Guyan, and we will see you later. Oh, did you finish making any of those Grimalta tenderloins? Did you end up being able to make any of those tenderloin recipes? You there? Did you end up making any of those tenderloin recipes or not yet? The one that I bought for you. You woke up at 4 this morning? Ah. Yeah. Do you only have enough for one? Well, you know that I sent you the recipe, so what are you missing? Yeah, we can do some fishing when we end stream. Oh, okay. Do you still want to do the dungeon even though you're ending stream? Oh, I didn't even call out and somebody requested to join. Should I start recruiting now? All right, looking for tank and healer. Let's see what happens. But yeah, you have a good night, Guyan, and we will catch you some other time. Take care. We'll probably be ending my stream here sometime soon as well. Like, I don't know if I want to go a whole another hour or so with the dungeon. And there's the ring in again. Did you get him this time? You missed again? Oh, okay. The explosive shot doesn't seem to have that long of a cooldown. What is it? It's a 21-second cooldown, 29-second cooldown, 24. They all have like a half a minute cooldown on my abilities. And now I just keep calling out. So everybody, you all have a good night. Thank you all for joining in tonight's stream. We may end up multi-streaming again later this week. Especially, you know, with Corporate Clashes 1.3 update. I'll probably want to multi-stream that to Twitch as well. But you all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Bye.